Hello world, this your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random, subliminal, timeless messages from spirit. This may be the time for you to hear it. We're going to tap into a bust out read, peak game to the heads up, as always. So we're going to start off with 18. The number 18 is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. Okay? So we're going to tap in. It says, every one of us experience life through our own personal lenses of fears, desires, beliefs, and pains, which often leads to miscommunication and misunderstanding. It can feel overwhelming when this occurs, as we derive a sense of safety from those around us being able to understand how we see the world. If you're currently feeling misunderstood, take some time today to practice inner safety within yourself. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. Take deep breaths and speak words of safety over you now. Tell yourself that you are safe and that you are known and that everything will be okay in the end. Ask yourself if there's any affirmations or actions you can take that will help your inner child feel safe now. Okay, so tapping into this energy of safety, even though you're feeling misunderstood at this time, is needed. Okay, going in within self and giving that reassurance to that inner child that things are okay. Things will be okay at the end, regardless of how you may be seeing the situation. Now, in the center energy, we do have the number 28. Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. Okay? And it's not. Some responsibilities you may have to give to others because they need time to do it on their own. And you may be doing too much for certain people. So let's tap into this energy. It says taking responsibility is binary in nature, and like a coin, there is always two sides of it. One side, if the responsibility is not ours to hold, it can be draining and harmful. On the other side, if the responsibility is ours to hold, it can be very empowering. There are certain aspects of ourselves that only we can be responsible for. Otherwise, we are giving our personal power away. Moreover, if we hold responsibility for another person, it can hinder their growth process and possibly damage our relationship with them. Seeing this card, then there might be an imbalance in your life regarding responsibilities, okay? So you want to, as a sidebar message, ask yourself if there has been any time you giving your power away by not taking responsibility for something. Then ask if you are carrying on something that does not belong to you. Once you've written down these answers, ask yourself, how can you implement change around your relationship with responsibility in your life today? Okay, so balancing out those tasks and prioritizing is needed, you guys. Some responsibilities we don't carry on so many burdens of other people that we're drained, okay? And we cannot run on fumes. So you're going to have to find a balance there with the priorities of responsibilities that you can control, that you are responsible for. Because at the outcome, you guys, we have that number 8. It says, choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Okay? So let's tap in here. Our inner child has always been sensitive to a broken promise, a desire disregarded, or a hope lost. It is paramount that we show our inner child, and by default our present selves, that they are important to us through our actions. Ask yourself what it look like for your inner child to be important to you today, this week, this month, and this year. You can write down your answers on a piece of paper. Some of these answers might be overwhelming or seem unattainable, and that's okay. Look at your answers and make a list of ways how you can show yourself that you are important every day. Okay? So this is like a 10-15 minute task you guys can do on the side. Okay? And just write in your journal if you guys are doing journaling. Okay? To tap in to understand more. Okay? So that's the energy there. Overall outcome of this one, because this was the overall, we did have 2 cards that showed their faces here. We have you are wanted, number 39. And it says there is a home waiting within. So going within self, okay? And being comfortable. Abandonment is a wound that many of us carry. It is a tender place within us that mourns at the prospect of rejection. Such a sweet heart beats within those who have experienced the pain of being unwanted. Be gentle with yourself in the presence of this pain. At our core, we all crave connection and to be drawn into the embrace of a beloved soul. Okay? So what I would say here, you guys, go in front of a mirror. Okay? Or if that distracts you from your ability to complete it, find a comfortable place and reflect on a touch that speaks to your abandoned inner child. Okay? Like for her, Amanda here, she says, this touch is when someone cups the inside of my face. Once you found that touch that brings to you life, these tender places within, give that touch to yourself. Let yourself fall deep into the feeling of your hands on your skin, much as you would with a trusted friend or a lover. Okay? If you're in front of the mirror, tell yourself that you will never leave you, you will never abandon yourself, and that you will never walk away, and that it is you, beloved, and me until the very end. Or if you don't have a mirror, close your eyes and say these words. Know that you are your own home, that is waiting within. Okay? So turn it into self at this time and really honing in on that safety measure with your inner child wound. Some of you guys have some healing to go on there, but it's a matter of taking that initiative on yourself and really tapping in to providing safety, because some of you guys need some healing going on there. Okay? Lastly, the number one, a time to remember. Look back on your childhood, you guys. And this is helping you to get tapped in with this energy, how to really overcome, these other obstacles or setbacks that you're dealing with, okay? A photograph can be a powerful tool when working with our inner selves. It can bring to the present the memories and feelings associated with our childhood. This can be especially beneficial practice, particularly when working through our harmful patterns or belief that we may have regarded our childhood self. This is an exercise you guys can do just to get some, healing on. Gather multiple photographs of your younger self. Reflect on each one and choose your image that makes you feel most drawn to. Once you have your photograph, take some time to gaze at the image. Observe yourself in a neutral, non-judgmental way. Try to think of yourself as you would think of any other child, a precious treasure. Separate from any memories of who you were then and who you are now. And that's just an exercise there, especially if you went through some traumatic experiences as a child. This can give you some reassurance of overcoming it and then releasing this energy. Okay, so now that you have this viewpoint in your mind, bring a feeling of love into your heart. Hold the photograph in front of you and let this love build up inside of you for your childhood self. Send the love to you feel inside of your heart to the picture of your younger self. Tell yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself that you love yourself and that you are perfect just the way you are. Whatever it is that the little you is yearning to hear, tell yourself in a voice of love. Okay, so this is just another exercise you can do to focus on healing there. So what we're going to do, you guys, we're going to go into some clarifications. So I am going to put these guys up here. And we're going to tap into repairing our evolution growth. This will help us with healing as well. Tap in. Let's see. Based on the energies on the table. Hey. We have heart opening. Listen. Let's see if we can get 2 more cards here. That popped. Leadership, forefront. This goes right under review your responsibilities, you guys. So let's just see. We have one. Wow, that flew all the way out. Stuck energy alignment, followed by patience is needed timing. Okay? So being more patient with yourself is needed, you guys. And it says here, be mindful not to rush or push your agenda at this time. Trust in the divine timing and less in the instant gratification. Having patience allows everything to unfold as it should. The seeds have been planted, now let them grow. So if you have planted your seeds of faith or seeds of intentions, give it time to grow. Okay, give it time to grow into a little seedling and prosper into that flower or fruit or vegetable, however you're viewing this garden of yours. Give it time to grow and it will prosper here. Okay, so that's the energy there. And then we're going to go over this bust out energy in the end. We have coming out the gate first, heart opening, listening. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you have created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. So opening up that heart space and allowing this energy to come in and listening to yourself, that intuition, that is needed. We have in the center energy, leadership, forefront. Okay? Forefront with leadership energy. And it says here, you have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. And this is a matter of stepping into this leadership role, okay? And regardless of which aspect of life that you're thinking about at this time, stepping up and being a leader and going in and speaking your truth, okay? And letting yourself shine here. Because we have this overall outcome of this stuck energy alignment. So we do need some form of balancing, okay? Releasing of these inner child wounds and then getting fully in tune and balance, okay? This says here, you have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. So this is part of those exercises I was saying, speaking to yourself in the mirror, you know, giving comfort over your belly and over your heart space and speaking safety over yourself. Getting fully aligned with yourself, getting back balanced with your energies. Okay, the bust out energy does have sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power, you guys. And this is how you reclaim your power back. Taking time to pause, reflect, true enough, but also standing in your element, okay? Standing in your power, claiming your balance, nurturing yourself more. You have sacrificed so much in your life. It's time for you to focus on self and get fully in tune with self for things to come out. Because we have this, I'm going to just show you guys really quick here. We have high vibrations, transformation. So you know this is of a transformational period for you as well. Because you're stepping in tune with getting more grounded and more balanced, healing that childhood wounds and releasing that traumatic experience and learning from it, okay? Growing and developing. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. You know, you now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for a transformation. And this is bust out energy. And I'm not going to show you guys all the cards. I was just showing you guys two of them. We do have decision in fear, control. So let me just go over that, and that'll be the three there. Because I don't want to read the whole deck. But it has decision all over the place here with this clarification. Patience is needed, true enough, but you have a decision you need to make. And it says some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting to control. take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you'll be able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner, you guys. So really getting in with energy like your ego self and letting it not control you. Step into your power and prove to your ego self it's wrong, okay? Working on decisions from the heart space and really coming in tune. This is why you need some form of balancing and healing here, so you can make those clear form decisions exactly how you want it to be, okay? And those were the energies there. What I am going to do, you guys, I'm just going to bust it out with some moonology, because I think we got a pretty good understanding here about reviewing your responsibilities, prioritizing those responsibilities, and giving back some responsibilities that are not yours to deal with, okay? Choosing yourself over the matter. And it's not about being selfish. It's about your well-being and your safety, okay? It's not about being selfish. You do need to work on self and get yourself in tune with what you want out of life, okay? So we're going to bust off into moonology really quick here, you guys. Let's see. What is some last minute information or messages we need to see? And I should have busted out the spiritual messages, but we'll do it. So let's go. We have faith in your dreams. Nothing is yet set in stone here. Adjustments are required. Round to choose yourself today. So maybe you've been pouring your energy into another person where they're not even doing fair exchange of energy. So you really need to focus on yourself and know that you're of importance of the situation. Okay? And what we're going to do really quick here, we have you and your loved ones are safe. A new start is coming. Work through your fears and a new romantic cycle begins. So even when you're not thinking about romantic, or maybe it may be, after you get yourself balanced and in tune, you can attract this love life that you want, because it says it's coming. It's just a form of balancing needed, okay? Balance and having patience with yourself and the situation at hand, okay, you guys? And what I'm going to do is sign it off with our spiritual messages to really ask Spirit flat out what is the real final say-so here with this energy that we're feeling at this time, or that you may be feeling. I'm going to do it one more time. Tap in. Based on the energies on the table. Okay, yo. We got one flip and two. Perfect, Spirit. It says, if you think you are alone, you're not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that the outside forces will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. Spirit is just flat out saying this to you guys. You're never alone. We have your back. You know, we're working behind the scenes. And all you have to do is tap in with us. We're only one thought form away. And they're saying we love you at the end of the day. We want nothing but the best for you. Next message says, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas are not acted upon, are just laying in wait. You can do this. So whatever you had your mind set on that you've been putting off, setting off, you know, the time is not right. The time is not right. Make some baby steps. Make some form of movement, momentum there. Start with one step at a time in regards to that situation. Outcome, Spirit just wants you to know, if it was meant to be, it will be. You will not have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life, you guys. Trust in divine timing. Trust in Spirit that everything's moving in the right direction for you. Even if you don't see it now, This is why Spirit said to work on yourself. Okay. Heal that inner child wound. So speaking to yourself more healthier, in a healthy way. And not worrying about who misunderstands you at this time. You don't need validation from outside forces. You need to work on self and know that you are good enough, you are worthy, and you are strong enough to conquer these challenges or setbacks that you're dealing with at this time. And lastly, just to give you guys about patience, it says you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. We went over about the seeds in your garden and things are growing, but you need to, let it grow. That's why that patience is needed. It's on divine timing, you guys. So don't rush. Trust in divine timing. It's there. Okay? So those were the messages there. I am going to sign it on with a bowl on top, with a bowl of messages. So let's get a diggy dig on. Diggy diggy dig in here. It says believe in yourself. And this message has been ringing out a lot. But it's really needed for you guys to keep seeing this. Believe in yourself. Know that you're stronger and you're capable of achieving success in any aspect that you want out of life. Your goals can be accomplished, but you have to focus on trusting in self. Okay? So let's diggy dig. Make today count, you guys. And this is what Spirit was saying, taking that small step into a situation. Take some movement towards that project. Okay? Don't keep procrastinating on this. Do some form of steps. Okay? Baby steps. Okay? And let's see here. Make your dreams happen. So really, knowing that everything is possible, your dreams can become reality. Just make some form of movement in that direction that you want to go in. And Spirit already says they got your back. They're here and behind the scenes. Things are working in divine intervention. So divine timing is taking place here. Okay, so it just takes an initiative on your end, action on your end to make everything, go out in the direction you want it to be. And then, these two are stuck. Okay, it says it's worth a shot. So it's worth the shot to take that one step, that initiative, and that project or that circumstance that you're dealing with or facing, that you've been putting off or being a blind side to. It's worth the shot to at least try and not stay in limbo, okay? Also, what's the last one? It says stop wishing, start doing. So stop hoping about things changing, wishing for things to change. Start doing by making some form of action today, making an initiative today, taking a small step, and those small steps will get you closer to your goal and achieving it. Okay, you guys? So those were the messages for today, you guys. If anything resonated with you or made you think, smush the like button. If you want to know more about the Soul Tribe or get in tune with the Soul Tribe, just hit me over to follow or subscribe. This is your girl, Mystic Rage, tuning out of Mystic Rage World. You guys have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.